swear this time it wasn't my fault. The duck was my fault. I take responsibility for the duck because I wanted giant roast duck. But this time, it was not my fault. All right?
Oh?
Just want to lay that out there right now. Okay?
And whose fault was it? Magog.
It's not my job to always vet the information we get for quests. All right?
Whose job is it?
Well, the leader of our...
Mm-hmm.
Not the guild, but because I'm the leader of the guild, but it is Pentagast who leads the party when we go on adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore...
Do you have any idea how long it took me just to unprune my fingers? Okay.
That's
seriously.
Is there a process for that?
I just got away from drying out by the fire like a few hours ago.
Well, you're the one who wanted to be leader.
Yeah, he really, really, really wanted to be leader.
That was
Remember,
the
guys?
thing I wanted more than anything else ever. To be the leader of this party. Yes, that was what I wanted. Absolutely.
I seem to recall something about not wanting to be bait again.
What?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I remember that.
If you don't want to be bait again, you have to be the leader, and you have to do your fucking job and do research on the... Just because a dark, mysterious figure traveling upon the road at night gave me a quest, doesn't mean it's my fucking job to vet the quest. Okay?
Well, to be fair, I'm... If I have to be bait again, I mean... It worked out kind of all right last time. I mean, I learned to speak duck. I've made a friend. They might not be around much longer, but that, there was a silver lining. Maybe this bait thing isn't such a bad idea.
And you learned a new attack that you used on our last quest to that horrible fucking dungeon. The quack attack was actually very, very successfully implemented.
Yes,
the quack attack.
Yes, the quack attack it did buy us some time. That is true.
It did.
Yes, it was incredibly distracting. All the mobs just went after you for a while there, and it was incredibly helpful on that point. I really appreciate what you've done there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Arcturus. I only saw, upon the first quackening in the dungeon, the large mobs of shades and other monstrosities that cannot be described or hitherto referred to other than shades, just standing there, flabbergasted at a grown-ass man quacking like a duck.
With his rear end, no less.
That was a different quack
they
attack.
weren't looking my way at the time, which really made things a lot easier for my part.
That's very
true. That's a different attack. That was while I was running in fear.
Okay, so you saw his first form quack attack. I saw a second form.
Second form quack attack comes after he's had a sandwich with a few too many onions upon it.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, welcome to Side Quest, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to our show, everyone in the Earth Realm and anyone around the world of Voth who may be watching on their magic crystals. This is Side Quest, where I, Lord Magog, leader of the Wicked Guild, and my guild mates, Arcturus, the Nameless Thief, and Pentagast, discuss our most recent quests every week. And this past weekend was, shall I say, enlightening yet atrocious.
Mercifully atrocious, though. And the biggest question I have, once again, is why?
Well, where do we begin?
Yes,
Look, something was very weird about the whole dungeon, for the record. I've been in a lot of dungeons. I'm still in the process of killing one that's alive and needs to not be, because it was elven. I'm getting a bit distracted. Something was wrong about this one. It felt less like a dungeon and more like some sort of team-building exercise.
Yeah. So let me lay out what happened, and then we can discuss it thereafter. But before we do... all donations through Super Chat, Streamlabs, and Cash App are appreciated as it keeps our treasury filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Please remember, if you send something to Cash App, to put your name in the message. Thank you for watching SideQuest. Now, Upon receiving a strange, yet albeit tantalizing quest from a mysterious individual crossing the Witchmoor, we set out to conquer a dungeon that has not been raided in some time, even by the greatest heroes. There are the ruins at Glibheim, and we fought a hard battle. It took days to reach the very lower depths of Glibheim, fighting monsters, shades, atrocities. I had to resurrect these three quite a few times during the battle. We were all wounded and exhausted, and we finally defeated the lich that had been residing in the lower chambers and got to the final treasure. And upon opening the treasure box, we found naught but a note that read, "Friendship."
Pendergast, show them the note.
What?
The note!
Oh. I'm still trying to put on some of my garb. The note.
Were you doing undressed prior No, don't tell me. Look, the important thing for everyone to know right now is that I died the least.
Just for the record, the note.
Yes.
Wait.
So some sort of cruel joke. Apparently, the builder of that ruin meant it as some sort of jest. That
hold on.
Heroes and adventurers reached the final end and have found that the real treasure was friendship, which is a load of horse shit.
No, I refuse. This is not plausible. Show that note again. Something strange about it.
All right. Yes.
I, for one, don't know that I feel any more enriched after that quest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm feeling dramatically empowered after that quest, but there's something about that note that's...
Well, it's in Elvish.
Something on my mind.
You can't read, nor will you learn Elvish. You won't take the fucking time.
Look, if there's a clue in this, I'm not really sure what it is.
Well, maybe one of us will receive a power-up from our wonderful audience and be enlightened by said power-up. You never know how things are going. All I know is one should not spend 3 days, 2 nights and 3 days, scouring an ancient dungeon, an evil crypt filled with gods know what, horrors and traps and monstrosities, only to get to the very end and find a fucking note that says friendship. As if we're going to come to some realization that we've all been through this journey together, through hardship and struggle and pain, and we've come out the other side as very bestest friends in the whole world. It is fucking garbage to think that.
Though. I don't know what that note is saying, but it's not... What is friendship? Something's off here, but look, I hope you all appreciate the things that I did to avenge your many, many deaths. When you all died in front of me, I'll have you know, I personally saw to it that every last one of those Tomb Guardians in particular died.
If we all died in front of you, who brought Magog back?
Oh no, he didn't. He's way behind us. No, it was you all and then me, but you all more than me, and that's the important thing.
You know, I think it is hilarious that we managed to kill a lich, but we could not murder a duck. A giant duck.
It wasn't that we killed the lich necessarily, that using my necromantic abilities when we got to the very end and we were very tired, I was able to convince the lich to discuss our transgression and our trespass upon his home over a nice hot cup of tea and come to a relatively peaceful resolution while the thief stabbed him in the fucking back with one of those daggers that kills undead. What are they? Silver tone blades.
Silver
I have been known to do that.
Yeah, silver
blades.
Yeah.
Stab friends in the back.
Yes, it was all me, really. I did all the work because I'm the necromancer. And when it comes to the liches, I handle liches.
I just
want to limit break. Parlay.
I want to point this out. It's important. That was a very, very old recipe for tea, and I'm pretty sure he was the only one who still knew how to make that.
Well, it's not great tea, I can tell
I'm an alchemist. Right now. No, I'm just saying, I'm an alchemist, and I can't recreate that.
Hold on. This is probably a good idea, Pendergast. Magog, did you take his skull?
I did, in fact, take his skull. Yes.
Can't you?
Sir.
If I assume you had a reason for that, maybe you can pry that tea recipe out of his head. That would be really handy. That could be worth something, especially if the tea was any good. Although,
It was
you know,
good.
Meet
he doesn't have a tongue,
Belzog.
so-
Belzog, the Defiler. Was it Defiler or something? He's from Steepy Hollow, which explains why he makes
Despondent.
such good tea.
Old-timey, steepy hollow tea. You have...
Does
I
the
mean,
tea make you speepy?
Alas, poor Belzog, I knew you well in life. Well, not really in life, in death. In second life. How about that? Huh.
Is it second life if he's just a skull in your hand?
He kind of stinks. I should probably
Yeah?
clean him up.
You
Yeah.
probably should. He looks a little dirty.
Well, if you pry some secrets out of him, maybe he can explain what the hell that treasure was about.
Polish those skull caps.
It was obvious, Arcturus, that the treasure was for us to come together and understand one another and become long life companions and friends through the ages and continue on to do greater quests, find much greater treasures, much like perhaps even band together in our friendship and find the treasure of the lost king Narcissos.
Yeah, and
Boy,
what?
Okay, so
Pray
he's
tell.
Belzog the Delusional,
Yes.
because familiarity breeds contempt, and the fact that I know you all so well is precisely why I will hate you until my last breath.
What? How do you not know about the lost treasure of King Narcissos?
What?
Wait, what? No, that's worth a fortune. Tell me more.
Well, a lost king of a forgotten empire from days of old. We're talking end of the First Age here. Narcissos is said to have had, during the rise of the great elven dominion in the Second Age, Narcissos was said to have the world's largest collection of elven maiden pornography known to exist.
Oh,
It
Yes,
was in a massive archive, a gilded library.
yes,
That,
massive.
It was said was so packed with food imagery that you would get a chub just being within 30 feet of it.
Yes. More than that, nearby villages were constantly walking around with hard-ons.
that's a very powerful porn stash.
It was
Yes, but it's based on elves, which makes it absolutely disgusting. The important thing, though, is that it can be sold for a massive fortune. Why, I could probably have a good shot at taking over a chunk of Denok with that.
I
yes,
thought
well,
on principle you didn't deal in anything elvish.
well, I could
I'll sell it to profit.
the worth of it is a king's ransom, they say. I mean, there are images of ancient elves, fully nude. It is said that he even had etchings done in fine glasswork of these elven ladies that you could put in your spirit lanterns during Phantasmus and have the buxom ladies of the ancient elven age displayed in all their glory upon the walls of your abode.
Ooh.
Look,
Yes.
Mighty fun, mighty fun.
you're
What
telling me
fortune?
that the legendary treasure of Narcissos is real.
Yes, it's very real. I have it on good authority because I know somebody who was alive.
I'm just
with
During
la-
the first age,
No, he was alive during the time when the last guy who laid eyes upon it was alive. But of course, he lost the map, and everybody chased him down, tried to hunt him down, tried to get him to tell where the treasure was, and he wouldn't tell. And upon his deathbed, when he had finally succumbed to the assassination attempts, because many elven nations and many elven tribes were trying to assassinate him for the knowledge he had gained. Upon his deathbed, he simply reached out and uttered a single word. Fapsburg. Now, this is where everybody believes, somewhere in the region of Fapsburg, the lost treasure of Narcissos is somewhere hidden.
very deep.
Very, very deep. But I have been to
Mini
Fapsburg
Fapsburg.
many times. I've been to Fapsburg so many times you wouldn't even fucking believe me, because I'm much older than all of you. I'm 300 plus Yes, I
I have
don't
a
look
question.
it. But
Is Fapsburg anywhere near Pound Town?
very, very,
No.
very, very, very far away from Pound Town. In fact, if you visit
Yes.
Fapsburg on the regular, you're likely not to end up in Pound Town ever.
I don't believe anyone would specify anything whatsoever in Fapsburg. It's just too small. Now, if you go past Nut Lake, there is an area called a city called Clarity. Now, there, one could hide a library.
We are
you-
past quarter till, gentlemen.
yeah,
Can I
but-
take a moment to interrupt?
Hold on, I have to. Nutting Lake. Nutting Lake is it's too close. All right, it's way too close to Jizheim. All right, so I don't believe the treasure's there.
Well, you have to go past Nut Lake to Clarity. Past Nut Lake Clarity. Not Jizheim. Stay away from Jizheim. You will hang off to the side a bit.
Okay, I see what you go. Maybe perhaps my next
To
visit
the left
to
or the
Fapsburg.
right?
It all depends on what corner you're trying to fuck around. This has gone on far enough. Go read the thing. This has gone.
I thought I was surely gonna get Pentagast with Pound Town.
No, I
When do we
was
take treasure
resisting.
hunting seriously? How do I expect to get richer this way? I have no idea.
You all just kept going, and I couldn't take it.
Okay, all right.
Wait until next episode when we talk about Cuntsville.
All right. We have a donation from Brian Me, who donated 10 signas to say clearly that's thief spelling in penmanship. Penmanship. Pendergast. Get the truth for thief with this truth bomb. Get the truth for thief with this truth bomb. Does that mean that he's been activated?
Yes,
I
Pentagast.
get-
The truth bomb to throw
Penta-
at you.
We're gonna get it right this time. The truth bomb is given to someone to use against someone. So Pentagast is the receiver of the truth bomb, and he is casting it upon your large-bosomed self.
Yes.
Okay, but what if I like
His throwing
sidestep?
accuracy.
Well, if you sidestep, you'll be in Pound Town.
I'm trying to get over that. Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
Pentagast, ask me for my sage wisdoms. My hard
Yeah.
truths.
Just do it. We know
I
you
will-
want to. Just hold
yeah,
up the
well-
note. Just do it.
yeah, just. Can you tell me what a shrimp fiend is? What is that? Okay? It sounds like a ball of tiny rage, alright? Is that what it is?
Right. We have this magical dish that one consumes when one has been brought low, very very low. We call it crow, eating crow, and it is actually not made out of birds. It is made out of shrimp feed. It is just shrimp from the brine, which.
Well,
By the way, you don't want to eat the fish that's coming directly from the port. You want the fish that's coming from out in the sea, the Red Sea. Not
The waters in the brine are famously polluted. Why that is popular for a lot of shellfish is just not healthy to eat anything from those waters directly. But that is
No.
where the shrimp fiend is from, isn't it?
Indeed, yes, but that's I believe not how you spell it.
Lisa, we're not going after the shrimp fiend, okay? We already went after the malicious mallard of Mord Lake, and I am not going after any other gigantic creatures that should be small for the foreseeable future, okay?
yeah. I think I understand.
Though with
just,
cocktail
well-
sauce.
It's really not wise to eat a shrimp fiend, even if you do manage to kill one. Remember, they are demon tainted because when those things invade, they fuck everything.
Yes, but they're
Do
high.
you really
Wait.
want to
They're-
consume a bug of the sea?
But they're
Whoa.
incredibly high in protein and low in trans fat and carbs.
That,
Oh, well, nutritional nutritional, information aside, you're telling me that that's a Valmoran shrimp feed?
Most certainly.
A shared heritage.
Gigantic, cold-born shrimp fiend. Just the size of a fucking humpback whale. I have a donation here from Octane Junkie, who gave to the CASHAPP, and he gave 100 Cygnus to say, "Give me a Poe power-up, and do as you please with the rest." Oh, ho, 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 ho. Nice. So that is 100 Cygnus. He will get his power. Yes.
Well, okay, so this is kind of new, because, power-up is not really like everybody dies and then I have to be here for 2 minutes to tell everybody to go fuck themselves. It's more of a power-up that when activated, everybody takes a little damage, but they have to put up with me for a second as I tell them how fucking stupid they are for accepting a quest from a dark, mysterious stranger on the road through the Witchmoor. Let me tell you something about dark, mysterious strangers on the road to the Witchmoor. If they're not Magog, then don't fucking trust them, okay? I don't even know how he fell for it, because he's a dark stranger on the road from the Witchmoor. He's usually the ones doling out pain to other adventurers who don't fucking know any better. So how the fuck did you fall for your own fucking con, you worthless wastes of fucking air?
That's kind of some valid points. I will admit.
It hurts. It hurts too deep.
It hurts too.
Interesting and quick. I just presumed that you're insane. But failing that, if I was going to be a bit generous, I might have said your secret goal the entire time was the skull of, what was his name? Belisarius the Delusional?
Belazog the Demented.
Bismuth the Bountiful.
Look, licks are not known for being all there, but that one was especially loopy. Also, it's been dead a long time to still care about tea at all. It doesn't even have a tongue. It can't drink.
I once knew a lich who was trying to retain as much of his humanity as possible while slowly decaying and becoming a full-blown skeleton that walks around and moves and casts magic spells and is incredibly deadly. And this particular lich, Larry, not all of them have, like, cool names.
Larry the Lich.
Larry the Lich, he was all but rotted away, for the most part. Just scraps of dried flesh, mummified bits hanging from his bones. But he did have one fucking good eye still. So every time you went into his dungeon to try to kill him and steal his treasure, in the middle of the fight, his eye would just pop out and roll across the floor. And he'd try to stop the fight, be like, "Hold on, guys!" It's like he dropped one of those things from the Earth Realm that people wear in their eyes, the contact lenses, whatever. He's like, "Hold on! Hold the fuck on! Hold on! Everybody stop! Stop! Please, everybody, don't take a step. You'll step on my fucking eye. Like, let me get my eye back." He was always doing that. Every fucking time. It's hilarious, actually, the Larry the Lich. Popping his fucking eye out, rolling across the ground. If you found it, you threw it back to him. Of course, he couldn't see it, because he only had the wand, right? So he'd juggle it, he'd put it back in his head, and it'd be like cross this way. You know, he'd finish the fucking fight cross-eyed. You know, I miss Larry the Lich. I do. He was a character. Yeah.
Quick question.
Put him out of our misery.
When the eye popped out, was it still attached to the optic nerve, or did that, like, just stay put?
Oh, that dried up ages ago.
Yeah, it dried up ages ago. He kept the eye intact, though, by constantly, every single day, taking a mixture of sea water and dripping it on his eye every single fucking hour, just to keep it, like, moist and lubricated. You know, because he didn't want to lose that last bit of humanity he had. Just that one little eyeball. Who knows what the undead are thinking, really, right?
You are a necromancer, are you not?
Well, yes,
is that not your job?
But that doesn't mean I know what they're thinking on a regular basis.
Oh
right?
My god. It's like you don't even do magic.
No, come on. He's a necromancer, not a psychic.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Potato.
So the same words.
Just
Did
like
it?
killed Larry.
Just
really
like-
did him a service.
Just like, oddly enough, manslaughter and man's laughter are the same word.
Did you say
They do dovetail
manslaughter?
nicely, I must admit.
Yes,
Look, you slaughter a man, you're laughing.
yes.
No, it's manslaughter, not manlaughter.
No, manslaughter and man's laughter are the same word.
No way.
Yes, it is.
Hold up, hang on. I need a piece of paper.
It is awfully bold
We're
of
gonna-
you
No,
to question the legitimacy of that spelling thief. Are you really
don't-
sure you want to go down this path?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you don't need a
Wait a
piece of
second.
paper. We know how that lines up.
All right,
All right?
all right.
Now, she's got to
Of
do it
course.
for real.
So that's where you went.
Aura, aura.
Oh, again!
N
M-A-N-S.
E
Oh, gee,
S
L-U-T.
L
I'm going to slaughter her.
A U
T.
T E R.
I.
Look,
Manslaughter. You spelled
She posted
manslaughter. Wow. That is
that's
not.
manslaughter.
No, it's really not. It's really.
Manslaughter. All right, let me spell
Again.
man's laughter. All right.
I mean,
M A N
E.
S L O O 2
what?
E.
While she's going through the entire alphabet of the common language.
Alphabet? She's spouting numbers.
24. Just let her.
I
Her.
am livid.
That's how you spell it.
I am enraged.
If she lived in the Earth realm, there wouldn't be a single crayon in existence that she would be able to not shove up her nose. Okay.
No,
Man's laughter.
I'm no. I'm upset.
I'm upset too.
You said 2. Where did it go? How did you not write the
Right
number
here.
2?
Right here. TOE.
T-O-E. That's toe.
That's
That's 2.
Man.
no. I'm not okay with this.
I'm gonna drop a truth bomb out of Octane's donation. I'm gonna get a truth bomb for myself to use against the thief. I have something. I have something to put out there for the group since we're all friends now. Apparently,
Oh yeah, friends. That's the word for it.
yes.
Oh, yes, I'm overflowing with friendship and goodwill right now.
Now that I've dropped a truth bomb on the thief, thief, be honest with me. Now that I've seen the handwriting and I've analyzed it with my Larry Lich eye that I stole. Now that I've analyzed,
His eye?
I fucking stole it. Of course I did. I have to analyzing it. I'm sorry, Pentacast. Hold that note up again, will you?
Okay. I mean, yes.
Yes.
No.
Thief, is that your handwriting? Truth bomb.
I mean, if we compare it to the handwriting that I have
It's
just
a yes/no question.
decided to
No,
put on this paper.
Stop trying to weasel your. You can't block a truth bomb, bitch.
Is it per se my own hands that crafted the letters that were put to page there?
That is-
I mean,
Yes, that is what I'm asking. You can't just a yes or no.
perhaps it may, or
Quit trying to weasel tits your way out. Just
It is.
fucking
It's-
answer.
it's probably, definitely, most likely my handwriting.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So where's
God.
where's the fucking treasure thief? If you are the one who put the friendship note in the final chest, Where's the real treasure?
Sorry, only one truth bomb
Shit!
per truth bomb.
Somebody give me a truth bomb. Somebody give it to me.
I mean,
Isn't there money from Octane to still burn here?
Well, yes, he gave us 100 signals, so we could have 10 truth bombs. If
Indeed.
we will
Let's go.
burn all fucking 10 of them. Well, he paid for
Be a
Poe.
truth
That
bomb
was
cocky on you, thief.
we have 8. We have 8 possible truth bombs right now. So let's see if she can weasel her way out. Who wants to take this next one?
No, I
Arcturus.
don't know that we have 8, because I feel like, didn't we use 25 signas of that for a Poe activation?
No,
Or
Poe.
was that 10 signas?
Poe is a power up, and that's 10 signas, you fucking dipshit.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Poe. Thank you for clarifying that.
Get fatter, fuck.
Oh my god, I was so out of pocket.
not
And he doesn't even have pockets.
what I was ready for.
I will not angry. I'm going through an entire miserable dungeon with nothing to show for it except a badly spelled note.
Ooh! Can I use one of the monies for...
Yes, since Octane Junkie did donate to us, but since I used the truth bomb, going in order of our rank system here for the guild. You're
I'm
third.
next.
It's Arcturus who's next. He is purple.
Why is he ahead of me?
Because he's purple. Purple is the color of royalty. Only rich people can wear purple.
Okay, so what's
I'm higher
blue the
than
color
you.
of?
The ocean, you
Society.
Oh my god, you're a pirate. You
Well,
don't know why I made you
class,
blue.
stature. I'm
Oh,
also
no,
tall.
it didn't land.
It didn't click. It didn't fucking click. You. Oh my god. You twit. Go ahead, Arcturus. What power up do you want from Octane Junkie? Come on, Arcturus. You're royal purple. You go next.
No, let's just keep the truth bombs flying in the thief's face here, which is a little bit longer.
All right, thief. Got it. You just got hit with a truth bomb.
And to think, I avenged your many deaths throughout that dungeon just to have you stab me in the... Look, the important thing is, what the hell was in that treasure chest?
It was an egg.
No, I don't believe that. The egg thing was last time.
Yeah, that.
It may be true that you have an egg, so stop trying to dodge with a separate tree.
Mr. Belisarius the Deranged didn't lay eggs. It was a
Yes.
skeleton.
Yes, there was no duck in the lower depths of that dungeon. Pentagast checked.
Ducks are not the only thing that lay eggs, gentlemen.
I quacked. Nothing answered. We know this.
That's very true. He did quack.
They were very amused.
I don't think elder liches lay eggs. In fact, I'm relatively sure, as the guild's resident necromancer, I am almost positive that they don't lay eggs. So
Almost positive. But are you 100% positive?
one cannot be 100% positive on anything when terrible, evil, wild magic is concerned. But I am fairly educated on this, at least this part of our world, and I can say without a doubt that no lich in recorded history has ever laid an egg. Now, I have heard of a lich who would sometimes, on occasion, drop his eye. But that's not an egg, it's an eye.
Well, there is a first time for everything, but also consider. I never said it was a laid egg.
Yes, I was really hoping you would say that. Look, can we get you to at least, now that you're busted, show us what we went through all that trouble for? Just hold up a second. If you can refrain from, throwing it aside in arbitrary panic, wasting who knows how much might have been gained from selling a giant duck egg.
You want me to show you my loot? That is
Well,
extremely personal.
well, she already answered your truth bomb, and now it's her turn to choose an Octane Junkie power-up. So, unfortunately, you might have to wait, Arcturus. You can't ask 2 times.
Well.
Unfortunately, he absolutely has to wait.
So the answer was egg. Now we have to figure out what sort of egg, because she did say it is an egg, and she can't lie. And she was not telling a separate truth, because we already know about the egg from the quackening. So, it's an egg. I don't know what kind of egg. Perhaps a magical item of some sort, some ancient artifact that we are unaware of the worth or power of.
Ooh, what a wonderful opportunity to activate the Seeing Stone.
Oh, you clever bitch. Alright, activation. Alright, now you have been imbued with the power to see something that you did not see before, Thief. Tell us your revelation at your convenience.
Okay.
Oh, before you do that, we did have a few donations, and I would like to hit those because we are, getting on with the show there a little bit. I saw. Yes. Anyway.
Oh, did you want me to read them right now, in this moment?
No, take your fucking time. I'm sure they can wait since they paid money.
Well, we make them wait anyway. I don't see why this would be any different. But you know what? You're right. I shall read them. We have them pending. Especially since this one's an activation for me. Thank you, Brian Me, who donated 25 signals to say, Thief, take this activation to try to weasel out of me.
Damn.
This onesty situation you're in. Oh my god.
Honesty.
No!
Oh, I'm
I
so
can
glad.
read that, actually.
I'm so glad we're dying.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up for 2 minutes.
That's tough.
Ah!
Good night, boys. So, anyway, we wanted some insight from the last mission, the last party struggle. Well, I have some for you. I think, if I'm being quite honest, I think most of the endeavors that we will go on for the remainder of our tenure together as questers will probably most likely involve, more often than not, us retreading old ground for me. Because if you recall, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, I have a knack for taking things that don't belong to me and getting into tight spaces and getting the fuck out and leaving nothing behind. Well, in this case, a note. And quite a brilliant strategy, if I may say. Yeah, well, just between us, friends, acquaintances, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I think we're more often than not going to find that most of the loot that we go out in search of has already been looted by yours truly. And that dawned on me while we were on the quest. Like, midway through, I was like, this place seems familiar. I wonder, no. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. And then it was only just, solidified the moment we opened up that chest to reveal the note. So. The only enjoyment that I will be getting from these excursions into the countryside, away from my big boat, will be them making fools of themselves. It's quite an unfortunate revelation, if I may say so myself.
What I miss?
Nothing at all.
Yes.
Not a thing.
How many truth bombs
You
do
have
they
a good
have?
nap?
Yes, very, very good death. Very good.
Wait, before we continue on, we also have a donation from Moonshine, who donated 10 Cygnus to say, please quibble over whose handwriting is nicer.
What, the thieves or the thieves?
Yeah.
The thief and he trying to be clever.
Look, it's certainly not mine.
Clearly it's mine.
Yes,
I have fantastic handwriting. Big letters, nice round curves.
I'm
We're
gonna
talking about handwriting?
I'm gonna vote Lunashine. I'm gonna vote for the best handwriting is actually from the thief before she screwed us, Because the thief after she screwed us is filled with so much, like, arrogance and blasé attitude about it. But the thief before she screwed us, that was actually a pretty good fucking joke. I'm not gonna lie. We fought through fucking monstrosities, traps, fucking terror, goddamn death, and we got to the end and it was a fucking badly written note by the thief. I mean, it's half decent for a wicked guild member. I'm throwing it out there.
At least I got to watch Thief die a few times while we were down there. And nobly avenge them every single time, to no appreciation whatsoever.
No, I appreciate the fact that you kill for me. I would not return the favor.
That's why I made sure that you were the one who died.
In regards to the handwriting, look, the original note, the friendship, right?
Yeah.
I will say that is incredibly well done. The fact that you wrote all of that so quickly, without any of us seeing, and then returned as if nothing had happened, to be under such circumstance, and write as well as you did. I think that shows you have an incredible talent there.
Yes.
And I think that the examples you've given during the truth bombs or the honesty situation, pale in comparison. I really do. I think so.
Well, she learned
exactly what happened.
I have it on good authority that she learned her quick hand studies under a master thief in Fapsburg.
Oh.
I've never been to Fapsburg.
Well, I will say, no.
Never in my entire life. Never had reason to go there. Not once.
The denizens of Fapsburg have incredible hand speed. You have no idea.
Yeah, fuck right off.
I believe she does know the secret art of the reach around.
Yes, fuck right off. Fuck right off to Cuntsville. Join us next week. Join us next week while we talk about spoiler alert, everybody in Cuntsville is a dick.
Subversion!
They are.
I just want... We need to win. I need to win at least, because I'm sick of going out there, coming back with nothing to show for it except for fond memories of Screaming Thief and Pentagas shaped in the back. Right to the kidneys by one of the... Okay, it wasn't an entire loss, but I would like to actually win one of these things for once.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. You're expecting a win?
Yeah, join the wrong fucking guild.
Group.
Yeah.
Something to show for it. I have to be there because, well, we all signed the incredibly ill-advised contract.
And you put me in the lead, and you expect to win.
Yes.
So, anyway,
we made a mistake there, just because you didn't want to be baited in.
None of you were thinking, were you?
None of us think all that much at all.
Am I the only one that actually thinks about things around here?
That's why you're not
I'm
leader.
pretty sure I outthink all of
That
you.
doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. I'm just saying.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking a lot of things about all of you right now. Can you guess?
Yeah. There's a lot of seething hatred coming through the crystal on your end, Arcturus. Yes, we all feel it, but we're still not intimidated by it.
Nope.
Just so long as you feel me.
Well.
Just as long as someone feels him. Perhaps you need a trip to Fapsburg.
Yeah, someone needs this. It sounds like it.
Lord. Oh, gods be merciful.
Okay, alright. If purple is royalty and blue is the ocean, then what is red?
He's a potion master. Red is for health potions. I thought that was...
But he drinks blue potion.
It's not for my health. I mean, come on. This is not for my health, all right?
Then what is it
It's
for?
just
Purely
You don't need
recreational.
both.
He's having a great time with that.
This
Blue stuff.
keeps. I don't want. Do I have to give away all my secrets? Do I have to? Really?
You don't have to, but I'd like you.
Well,
get
you
it.
forced my hand. All right. This. Well, it
Enough
keeps it keeps a certain vigor, and I don't feel the need to go to Fapsburg.
Oh.
All right?
Oh.
It suppresses certain things. Let's just put it that way, okay?
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
I'm going to force sex on the next person who pisses me off. I swear to the gods. Just hold on. We got a super chat from Meshikiari, who gave 99.99 signas. 900 signas, and all he said was, "Lord, punish the sea wench for being droll." It's just,
Aww.
we can only do one activation per show, but I will give you that fucking activation. And thank you, Meshikiari. It's always good to see you. Returning from the ether. Kind of kills everybody too, but it definitely punishes her. You know what? Because Meshikiari donated so much, but only attacked me or activated me, I'm going to make up a special rule that only I can make up, since I'm the one running this fucking thing. My special attack misses Arcturus and Pentagast and just like double kills the thief. Let's do that. How about that?
I like this. I approve. My God has improved.
And it's going to be more than 2 minutes. You will come back when I fucking tell you you can come back. Yeah, that timer doesn't mean shit. You will fucking come back when I tell you to.
Oh, this does make a huge difference. I appreciate this applaud. I'm grateful. I will not be paying you for this.
It turns out that in my world, as well as your world, if you have the coin, you can break the rules.
Yes.
And everyone says you're such, that your skills in wizardry are subpar. That was amazing.
I know. I just waved my hand and she shut the fuck up. It's great.
Well, just don't wave it in my direction. That's all I ask.
I know it seems to the people watching that we're being extra mean to the thief tonight, and maybe that is true.
No.
But you have to understand the reason.
They know she deserves it.
You have to understand the reason. She stole our treasure. The treasure we're all supposed to split because we're in a party together led by the great Pentagast.
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
I wasn't in on this one. I mean, we might have collaborated a bit to get the egg on the last one, but I had no contact on this one.
There is a reason he is our glorious leader when out on raids. He is our glorious leader. There is a reason that people far and wide call him Pentagast the Doubtful.
There is.
What, you were unaware of your great reputation?
I thought it was Pentagast the Uncertain.
I have a...
In certain regions, it's uncertain.
Oh,
but I'm uncertain of that. Yes.
Pentagast the
I'm
Waffly.
not aware of this. I don't keep up with...
version.
I don't keep up with, news, the town... I don't listen to town
How do you
crimes.
not...
I don't have any idea.
Have you not been through a village and heard the children singing your name in song as they skip through the streets? Do you know the Sandwich Man? Do you know the Sandwich Man?
Oh. I didn't know that was me. Look, I bought the sandwiches from a sandwich man. I thought they were just happy to see them. I didn't know it was me that they were referring to. Well, I guess,
Well, the more you know.
Yes, the more I know. The more I am not happy with the way things have turned out in my life.
All right, thief, you've been punished enough.
They call you the brothels.
I think she can return now. She's been punished enough for stealing our treasure, and we're heading into the last 10 minutes of the show. So let's give her a chance to defend herself against our accusations. It is clear that you wrote the friendship shrimp fiend fucking note that was left in the treasure chest, and the very bottom level of the ancient crypt of Glibheim, which I'm now realizing maybe the name of the place should have given us a clue.
Yeah, it might have. Glibheim.
Suffice to say, Thief, you can't keep cutting us out of all the loot. You're going to have to cut us in on this, or there's going to be there'll be terrible rage, burns, consequences.
Listen. I don't know what possessed any of you to go on a loot quest and bring a thief?
You're supposed to steal from other people for the benefit of your party, not steal from your fucking party. You spineless piece of shit.
Spineless? It takes a lot of guts to steal from your enemies.
No, I meant spineless as in I'm going to steal your spine and use it in a necromantic ritual.
Well then, how will you fill the party role of rogue?
I have my
I think on
ways.
this last mission I disabled more traps than you did.
Alright, I'm gonna hit her with the one thing I know will hurt her in her the cockles of what she calls a heart. What's left of it. This is the
Mine
only
was
thing.
Pentagast by
This is
Burning
the only
Sword.
thing I know. It's the only thing that I know for a fact brings her to heal. Alright? I'm gonna use it now. It's a special attack paid for by Meshikiara. Now listen carefully, thief. If you don't tell us the truth, where you put the treasure and what the treasure is and how valuable it is, I'm going to replace you as the ranger of our party with Poe.
You know,
Bird
he's
brain
getting
can't
into
keep
tight
his mouth
places.
shut.
Yeah,
What do you
but at least
mean?
I'm not a thieving whore. So, yeah.
I take umbrage with that characterization.
Yes.
I take
Thieving
umbrage
I may
with your
be.
umbrella-sized tits.
Yeah,
Just
Poe's
get them
one
out of the
those
way.
things.
Thieving I may be, but a prostitute I am not.
That's a valid point, Poe. Apologize for calling her a prostitute.
You're right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a whore. Bitch.
Much better.
There you go. I just want to say, I am upset about this whole thieving of the loot. And it really pains me because in the end, I'd have been okay with you taking it as long as you got me something. I mean, you couldn't
did.
have just.
I gave you a friendship note.
Why couldn't it have been a sandwich?
You said
I'd have
something.
been happy.
You didn't specify what kind of something. You just said something. You got a friendship
Sandwiches.
note. Friendship.
Sandwiches.
Pentagast.
Come on.
Friendship.
Pentagast.
No.
Sandwiches, or at the very least, baked bread with some butter. You know.
Keep that
Pentagast.
in mind for the next time I steal from the party, okay?
Why would she do something special for you when you will polish her balls, even when she boosts at all? I mean, we just revealed that she stole everything, and you spent the next 5 minutes praising her skills, as if
Yes.
either of you need to polish her ego anymore when you should be polishing mine. I'm just so much more important here.
Yes, and I'd also like to point out that Whitechapel in
All
the
right.
chat made a very good point. He said Poe was a thief, and still is a very good one. So you made a mistake there, too. I think you owe Poe an apology this time.
Yeah, apologize.
Look, he's infamous. Very much infamous for getting into tight spaces where he's unwanted. Deeply unwanted. Painfully unwanted.
Okay, fine. I apologize. Oh, for insinuating that your before bird life mattered not.
Thank you. Here you
Yeah,
go.
you're welcome.
Here you go, Magog. You could have this right here.
What is this? What is this, Poe?
I don't know, something I stole from the thief.
I shall treasure it forever. Is there gin in this?
Maybe.
Where did you... How did you get in?
I have my ways.
Oh
Also,
my
I'm very
gosh.
tiny. That really helps when you're
Alright,
tiny.
we're going to have to fill all the cracks in this hole!
There's a lot of cracks in her unmentionable.
Anyway, we have another
Promising.
donation from Lunashine who donated 10 signets to say, tell me the truth. Is there a rival guild out there competing against you? Seeing Stone from Magog.
All of them. Yes, all of them. But the Heroes Guild, the great Heroes Guild, Valiant Dawn of Sarthos, is definitely a worthy adversary for the Wicked Guild. Indeed.
Are you kidding me? Valiant Dawn doesn't give the slightest shit about us.
They will. They will rue the day they never heard of us.
Look, we can work on this. I have connections in this point, but right now, well, they do occasionally talk about us, but you wouldn't like what they say.
I just remembered something because of the seeing stone. Oh, damn! Never thought of it before. Yeah, it's quite possible. It's quite possible that the dark stranger that I met on the road to Witchmoor, through the Witchmoor, was possibly the thief in a dark cloak. So, I think this was all orchestrated by her so that we would come together, learn to fight as a party, and become long friends.
Also, I can backstab you. Totally. 100%.
That too, she needed to get to the chest and she couldn't do it alone. It was a very feminine voice coming out of the dark cloak. I don't know why I didn't realize it before. I was quite drunk. And on drugs.
And to think.
Yeah.
The mushrooms,
Avenged.
the witch mushrooms that grow in the witch moor are... Yeah. Ooh.
I've been introduced 6 times over. They feared my reactions to your untimely deaths.
Okay, listen, we're coming to the end of SideQuest, and the chat, everybody watching on their crystals and on those flat things up on the wall at home, are wondering, is there really a treasure, or did you orchestrate all of this just to bring us closer as a party, or something? Like,
No. I didn't orchestrate this to bring us closer as a party. I orchestrated this so I could get my hands on this egg.
shiny, there was an egg.
There was an egg. I was not lying about that. In fact, it is, well, it's not a laying egg by any sort of creature. I believe in the Earth realm they refer to it as a Fabergé egg.
Can we refrain from dropping it? Because it looks like it might actually have some value. And
It
Yes.
does. In fact, it actually opens up.
There's
That's
It
the
holds
Northian hand.
something.
oh, what's in it?
Look,
I haven't-
that's,
I
That is
haven't-
It
It's
contains something much
Denofian in
more valuable
origin.
still. This could be
They're the
huge.
only
Look, there's
Smiths-
some priceless gems have been stored in eggs like that. This is important. Focus.
yeah, no, I'm just saying. That's
Oh, if it-
Denofian in origin.
Yeah, because the dragons, they made egg ornaments in Denotha, very popular, especially bejeweling
Yes.
them and hiding treasures within. Sometimes there's even secret compartments, perhaps even within, like people open it and there's a fake gem, but underneath that, there's a real gem. Like,
The Eye of Larian. It could be the right
Should I
eye
open
of
it?
Yes.
Palmer.
please, now, we finally get to the end. This is our great reward for finishing
Yes.
the defeating the ruins of Glibheim. Please, show us all the
It could
treasure.
be a starred Nilleros.
Before I do that,
Come on, come on.
Before I do that, we do have one more donation from BG Vetten who donated a single signa to say, "Boo, go into the second hour. There are still truth bombs to be fired." Unfortunately, I don't make the rules, but I can entice the audience just a little bit more as we edge closer to the final moment.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's
Last
get
minute.
turning around.
Yes.
All right,
Let's
tap.
see it.
Give me the attention. All of it. Ready?
Ha.
Perhaps a treasure map?
Oh.
Okay. All right.
To,
all right.
to the
all
porn
right.
stash. The porn stash. Porn stash. Narcissos porn stash.
Narcissus.
What?
Come on, come on.
Are you kidding me?
Ah, come on!
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me.
I,
You spelled it wrong.
I am infuriated!